Poe. They have Glenn Davis, and Gabe Pruitt is out there. He is a second-year player from USC. Will Bynum has come out with Iverson in the backcourt with Maxiel and Hamilton and Rasheed Wallace, the five out there to start this fourth quarter for the Detroit Pistons. Two to shoot. Davis with the left hand. Oh, look at him. Corkscrew in on Wallace. What a play.
How about that footwork? Oh. The little left-handed flipper under Rasheed Wallace as the shot clock was winding down.
John gives a little defense here. Pruitt will watch Will Bynum, who spent the last couple seasons overseas playing European basketball. Foul goes on Pruitt.
Look at that little spin, the little left-hand flipper in the lane. It's a guy who defensively has been doing a pretty good job. The other night against New York, he rolled out, hit a couple jump shots, a little pick and pop, and that time you saw the footwork. And this little guy right now at the line, Will Bynum, his little power pack, Kevin. He is strong, and he gets to the lane. Remember in Golden State last week, a couple times we saw him attack that basket and go up and try to dunk it and get fouled. And actually, the last time these two teams played, he was really the bright light for the Detroit Pistons off the bench. He had 11 points and got in the lane. So I think Michael Curry's trying to see what he can do here tonight.
And Pruitt with it right now. He's spent some time in the D-League. Here's Davis, picked up by Wallace. Pruitt again. House. Shot clock down to 4. Iverson defending. Poe by Bynum. Into Wallace. Shot clock violation.
24-second violation. Detroit ball.
So will come back the other way with it. They're a proud team now. They're not going to lay down.
I see a little fatigue in him right now. I think that Boston took a little starch out of him in that second quarter. Got their heads down a little bit when their shots didn't start going. They came out very flat in the third quarter. Boston had 10 points in the paint, 6 fast break points. They were getting a lot of easy baskets in that third quarter.
Iverson for 3. He knocked one in early, rebounded by Hamilton. Poe then comes up with it.
Now you can see Rip Hamilton. He's just not been in sync the whole night here tonight. You notice it used to be that Detroit would go to him for 4 or 5 or 6 possessions in a row. It's sort of hit or miss with him right now. He's really not in the flow of things.
Gabe Pruitt comes off the bench, and he is in the flow. He was the 5th leading scorer in that conference, the Pac-10 out of University of Southern California a couple years ago. And didn't get a lot of minutes. Gabe Pruitt has only played in 4 games this season. Bynum drive. Looking on Pruitt. Iverson works on House. And across the lane over Davis with the rebound pulled down by Tony Allen. Pruitt over Bynum for 3. Rasheed Wallace collects the loose ball. 6th rebound with his 13 points. It's right about his average. Bynum.
Notice when they drive in the lane, though, the Pistons, there's 2 or 3 guys just smothering the lane. Again, that's Tommy Thibodeau. He learned that from Pat Riley and Jeff Van Gundy. Defend the paint first, and that's the philosophy of the Boston Celtics.
Over Maxiel, it's Davis, rebounded by Leon Poe. 9 minutes to play. The shooting now for the Pistons, which was up in the 50s in the first quarter, dug down to 39%, and Boston is right at 50%.
It's interesting that 45% shooting barometer for the Detroit Pistons and what it means. And Eddie House has found that shooting touch. You must have heard us talking about him in the first half. He was 12 for 48 from 3 going in tonight. 25% last year, a 40% three-point shooter. Tonight he's hit 3.
House is 3 of 6. Boston on a 7-0 run to start the quarter. And Gabe Pruitt picks up his second personal. So a timeout. Celtics are zeroing in on their 11th win of the season. 11 different Celtics have scored. 8.5 to play. Boston handily over the Detroit Pistons. Right now, let's take a look at Doug Collins' power rankings between the Pistons and Celtics from last season.
Well, let's talk about they were 1 and 2 in point differential. Boston being first, road record, 1st and 5th. Boston having the best road record. Then you thought field goal differential. That's what you shoot and what your opponent shoot. Plus 5.6 for Boston, first. And in the core four, the balance of the Detroit Pistons, the star power of the Boston Celtics.